My name is Nathan Helms, and just to remind you guys where I am on Becker Ridge, which is to the south of Chena Ridge and southwest of town. I started collecting data on Sunday, and there really wasn't any variation between the left and right temperature probes. I like to take temperature around 150 in the afternoon. So on the first day, 150 at 127, I had an average of negative 36.4 below. My maximum for the day was a negative 21.9, and my minimum was a negative 37.7. So it was a pretty chilly day. The barometric pressure was at 1028 millibars. For the next day, the 28th, I took my temperature 5 minutes later. The current temperature then was negative 22.2, which warmed up considerably. The maximum was a negative 7.4, and the minimum was a negative 35.9, so still pretty cold. And the barometric pressure was a 1020 millibars. The following day, on the 29th, at 1:54 p.m., we were almost at zero. I got a negative zero point 0.2 degrees Fahrenheit and a maximum of 4.3. And the minimum for the day was a negative 10.1 degrees, so still below zero there. And finally, on the 30th, the temperature at 1:50 p.m. was 6 degrees. The max was 8.9 above, and the minimum was 3.9 above, so it was nice to get above zero. Finally, on the 31st, the temperature was around 9.25 degrees when I measured it at 150. The max for the day was a 16.1 on the left thermometer and a 14.7 on the right, so there was a little bit of a difference there. For minimums, I had 2 degrees pretty solidly across both thermometers. So that was nice that it started warming up near the end of the week. Barometric pressure for that was 1015 millibars. So going to the air temperature graph, my current temperatures fit in between my min and max readings, which was nice. And for the most part, my lines stayed on top of each other for left and right sensors. I had a little deviation there in the highs, which I explained earlier. And I was pretty happy with the way this graph turned out. For pressure, I had a kind of reverse check mark, which makes sense because it snowed during that week, which could be attributed to the drop in barometric pressure. The only other thing that really wasn't covered on my Excel graphs is wind speed, and due to the extreme amount of tree coverage that I'm in, I can't really get a good accurate number for the Buford scale. I generally only get a 0 every day. So I've decided I'm going to start taking wind observations from Chena Pump on a pull-off. And it won't be truly accurate data since it's about 1 or 2 miles away from my location, but it'll at least give me some data to go off of. And that's really the only change that will be happening to my weather station from here on out.